Like I said I was going to do, I was going to use Linux as my personal machine there. But I've decided to put this in its place, because this, I feel, after I clean it up, would be much better suited for it. You can see it's broken, while that one's not. So let me get all of this dust off of here. I will do a better job in a second, don't worry. I'm going to actually get Windex and a rag, and I'm going to clean this up. Now that's more like it. Let's fingerprint along in this. You can see there, whoops. Actually, you can't really see there. Come on! Fine, we'll just get rid of it then. And let's check and make sure. Whoa, that's insane. Check that out. Anyway. That's pretty cool, actually, the fact that it can actually still address it. Shouldn't be anything in there. Shouldn't be anything there. Shouldn't be anything here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yep, there is nothing. So we can shut this down. Actually, let's reboot it. I'm going to find my Linux Mint disk that I created. Normally I would create CDs, but this is good enough. We're going to turn on the wireless, which it might not work with anyway, but we'll see. Yeah, this display is in deplorable shape. I should replace it. But I have better systems, so it doesn't really matter. Of course, there's nothing on it anymore. I took everything that I wanted off out of the downloads, because off of the shared drive, because it was, my computer was downloading to the shared drive, so I had to undo all of that. But this will be a much better, much more competent setup than this was. This is really slow, especially when you start doing more than one thing. It shouldn't really be running the Aero graphics, but what are you gonna do? It can't even, it's not even good enough to be able to find antivirus definition updates. That is ridiculous. It is not working at all. Anyway, this is far more important. I want this done first. And this is working off of a really slow USB key, so there's something obviously running here that's slowing it down, so I'm going to start ending stuff. Minicam is open, end that. Because I don't need it right now, so just destroy it. Or not. Anyway. Let's install Linux Mint 15. Or not. Yeah, I am very definitely going to have to replace this display at some point in the near future. I don't have the time to be doing that though, so. That thing is still searching for definition updates. It's not going to find them. If it's taking this long, it's never going to find them. So screw that. It's taking way too long. Just like this is, too. Start my installer. There we go. That's just because it was loading the GUI, so it took forever. Let me fill in all these install steps and we'll get back with it. Right, install is successful. Reboot. Just so you know, it is a nice, cool 25 degrees in here. Because I have the window open and it's not muggy outside like it normally is at this time of the year. Which is good. So I have to wait for this. Alright, boot up has finished. This is going to take forever. Maybe not. You can see that I am running the mate version. Do not show this dialog at startup. Or not. Could always stop responding too. There we go. So let's install VNC. That way I can do the rest of my configuration through that. Damn it. There we go. Okay, that's apparently installed. Alright, so let's see if we can actually connect to it using VNC Viewer. Or not. Oh, that won't do very much. Install type VNC server. What the hell? It's not installed, you stupid thing. Well, that was probably the most useless thing I've ever seen. Nope, that's a viewer. There we go. VNC4 server install. Let's try this one. Maybe this one will actually work. I see VLC. Do not see VNC. Let's find it. Really? That is stupid. Why is it not working? Let's reboot and see if that actually has anything to do with it. I doubt it. I think Linux is just showing its ass again. Fine. If you want to be like that, we're going to do it this way. Scroll through the EULA. As if anybody even reads those anyways. I do have a license already open with Archive Manager, sure. It is a .deb file, so it should work. x86.deb. There are two of them. Oh, one's viewer, one's server. Extract these to the desktop. Actually, let's just extract them to my downloads. Open. Still the files. Or not. Yes. Show these files. VNC server. Let's install this. I have to do it manually. You suck. You know what I just realized? Usually I turn my lens cap up, but I didn't do it that time. So let's see how badly this blows up. Then we have some stuff that we need to uninstall. There we go. Right, let's enter a license key. When I find it. I know it's in my... Oh, that's AVG. I don't want that. Aw, crap. Hey, really? Come on. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's in my bulk folder. So let's put in our license key. Enter your password. Aha! See, authentication, enable, unencrypted is acceptable. This looks like a Windows program, to be totally honest. Alright, let's enter a VNC password. Apply. Good, finish. Alrighty. There we go. User mode. Ready for connections. Let's connect. Connect. We'll see if it works. Connecting. Don't warn. Continue. Let's enter the password. Oops. Hopefully that works. Aha, there we go. It is working. Alright, minimize that. I'm going to change the connection over to wired connection, which is what I wanted to begin with. Alright, I have to go through wireless because something obviously does not work. Let's see here. Options. Full screen mode, enable toolbar, blah blah blah. Cancel. This mouse is impossible to use because I'm trying to go onto a desk, which isn't in the best of shape. So I want to change my desktop settings. Not what I wanted at all. I want displays. It's not where it was before. Usually it's under preference. Stop that. I see desktop sharing. I do not see... Oh, monitors. Resolution. Let's make it 800 by 600. Apply. Keep it for now. I'll probably end up changing it in a second to something else that might be a little bit... It's impossible to reason with. 1024 by 768. Let's see what that does. That makes it too big. Restore previous configuration. I think I like that more. I don't really care for anything else. It looks like crap on here, but this monitor is going to be off for most of the time anyway. So, I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to use this as a monitor. And I'm going to just do it locally because this is ridiculous. Trying to use a mouse on this stupid desk is impossible. So minimize that. That we can close. And what's the other thing that I needed to set up here? Oh yes, I needed to set up fail. Something isn't working very well. You know what? Just a second. Alright, grab the mouse pad because I got sick and tired of that. So, what else needs to be installed here? Code blocks, I think, is the only other thing that I really need on here. Because everything else should work. And then I need to download and install all this stuff. And of course, it'll take forever to install. Checking for updates, it says. There'll be updates that I need to install, so I must do those. Let's see, code blocks. Whoa! Okay, this has to disappear. Code blocks. Install. So now that's going. 88 recommended updates. Oh, it's not opening. Date manager. Downloading package info. Code blocks is now installed, which is good. This isn't working, which is not good. But now let's put my files that I need on here. Alright, let's install the updates. Now it's downloading files, which is going to take forever. I still have to get my files, which are on this thumb drive, which is way over here. So let's plug this in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm also going to set up multi-desktop on this thing. And I'm going to shove VNC over to a fourth desktop. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to add a multiple desktop workplace switcher. Add. Close that out. Move to workspace 4. So that way it's only visible here. And right here I can take all this stuff and move all this stuff over. Copy over to documents. Alright, okay. I'm going to turn the volume down because it's going to serenade me. And because my window's open, I don't want it to do that. Oh crap. It's going to open up in Pluma by default. I want it to open up with code blocks by default. Code blocks IDE, remember this, open. GNU GCC, probably gonna have to install oh yeah, I'm gonna have to install GCC as well, so let's open up the software manager again. Gonna enter our password. G++ is what it's looking for, so we'll enter that. Install. Or not. Yeah, it could just not work at all too, that's always very highly possible. Install, please! Oh, it must be because it's doing updates. It's because it's doing this that I can't do that just yet. But we can see if it will compile. Probably not. I'm not going to, Oh, look at that. Permission denied. Even though it's my damn file. G++ not found. Not sure why permissions are denied there, because that's kind of stupid, considering it's my program. But I suppose we're going to have to wait for all the updates to install before I can actually install other stuff. Alright. Installing G++. So that should work, and then I should be able to compile and hopefully have no issues. It's probably going to have issues now that I've installed it, but whatever. Then I have to actually set this up as a scheduled task, which is probably going to be the most difficult part. So let's try this again. It's working. Of course, it will be louder. Alright, maybe there's something up in the audio here. I'm going to have to fix that. System tools, you have Xterm and all that stuff. I don't want that. I want sound. Or audio or whatever. Sound. Hardware, built-in, input, output, apps. Let's set it way up. So hopefully that's actually working. I know my microphone is. But the nice thing is that it's actually working out of the box. With Ubuntu, that was not working out of the box. So that's finished. That's working. Don't annoy me again, please. It should all be good. And if I just... Whoa, that's not what I had in mind. That's overdriving. Alright, so we're gonna change something about that. Scared me out of my pants, that's for sure. So that's overdriving. Let's just set it over to 100. But the fact of the matter is it works. And it works quite well. So it does work. Unfortunately, it doesn't display a console window. Let's try and open this. It's an executable. I don't think I can find Xterm. Nah, whatever. Doesn't freaking matter. So now I have to set that up with, as a scheduled task, and I'll show you how to do that. Keeping in mind that this is not a tutorial, type in cron tab, -E for edit, enter, select an editor, let's choose Nano, let's see, so let's see what we need to do. Minute, hour. So let's see, minute 0. Hour 12, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna hope that it's 12. Because it ranges from 0 to 23. And 0 is 12 o'clock a.m. So day of the month. Month 1 to 31. 1 to 12. Oops. The week 0 to 6. So that should work. I believe that's like Control X. Where's save? Save modified buffer, yes. File name's right, yes. That should be good. Hopefully that worked. I don't know if it did or not though, but we'll find out. And I just need to write up the rest of the files to get all these working. So I will do that, and we'll take a look at it when it's done. Alright, it is now in its new home and hooked up to the device. Let's hope this is going to work and run without incident like my Windows 8 thing did. The last time I tried this was with the Windows 8 on this machine, and it did not go so well, so I'm going to hope that VLC starts up automatically. So I'm not going to look forward to restarting VLC every time I start up this computer or restart it. Well, would you look at that? It works. So that I think is going to pretty much do it, because the rest of it's just a bunch of setup that you don't need to see. Oops, it just locked itself. Let's unlock it. You can see it's working, and that's all that matters to me. So the rest of this is pretty much easy, so thank you for watching. If you had any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off. I hope to see you next time. Till then.